Hey, this is Gregory Guay, classical guitar, and I'm going to talk about intonation on your classical guitar. Pretty much the same for every acoustic, electric guitar, although going about fixing it is maybe different for each instrument. And check out my streaming music online, Gregory Guay, classical guitar. All right, so first I'm going to show you this open E note. Okay, perfectly tuned according to this cheap tuner. If I play a harmonic, it's always going to be the same thing. But now when I play this high E up here, an octave higher, if the intonation is perfect, it'll be green and accurate. 99.999%. Okay, it's pretty good. I've seen a lot worse. So another example, if you tune your instrument, your open E to sound perfect, and then you play the high G, that should also be perfect on your tuner, or A. If it's not, then it's your intonation. That has to do with the distance between the saddle, okay, this is the bridge, the saddle, and the nut. Okay, so if the string is too, actually, let me show you a different guitar here, and then I'll explain it. This is not a horrible guitar, but I think it sat in someone's closet for a long time. And I'm not expecting the intonation to be accurate, but you never know. Super old strings. Okay, so I'm just gonna worry about first string. Okay, we have E, accurate. Okay, now I'm gonna play an octave higher. I'm impressed. Wow, the intonation is actually okay. A lot of ukuleles or cheaper guitars, the intonation is just way off. Let me check my nice Gibson J45. Paid enough money for this thing. I hope it's accurate. If not, it can be fixed. All right, I usually don't put the tuner on over here, but let's see. All right, so first gotta, okay, it's sitting in tune, that's good. Okay, so when I play the fretted high E, now to my ear, I hear a little like phasing going on, like it's a tiny bit off, but the tuner says it's accurate. A little flipping, but okay. So E, if I play high G, look at that. Tiny bit sharp. So if it's, and that's not horrible, but when you have some strings, the intonation is a little low when you fret, and the other one's a little high, it can sound out of tune when you play. Sorry, I didn't tune the whole guitar yet. So the way to fix that, I'm not going to teach you how to fix the whole thing. You can check how to fix guitar intonation on YouTube or whatnot. But basically, if the string is sharp when you press down, what you would have to do is lengthen the distance between the nut and the saddle. You see how some of these are already angled back? Okay, that's just their attempt at tempering the intonation. So if I were to do this myself, which I've done, it can be very tedious. If you go too far taking material off, there's no turning back. So you would file very, very lightly where that string is sitting. And in turn, that would lengthen the string and therefore make the pitch lower. So then you would tune it back up to the perfect E, and when you pressed on this G, it wouldn't be sharp anymore because we lengthened the string a little bit, tuned it back to E. It's never that easy. Not for a beginner unless you get lucky. Okay, so, and what's interesting is if you look at the bottom of a glockenspiel or xylophone, that's how they fine-tune the intonation, is they drill a little dimple in the bottom of a glockenspiel mallet. So if you do that, would that raise the pitch or decrease the pitch? Think about it. Think about it. If you drill a few dimples, you're essentially reducing the mass. You're not literally reducing the length of the mallet. You're reducing the mass, and therefore it's going to vibrate at a faster pitch, so the faster speed, faster vibration in hertz. So therefore the pitch would go up if you drill dimples into a glockenspiel. Of course, the long glockenspiel or xylophone keys are low pitched, right? So there's your basic intro to guitar intonation. Now, temperament, you're dealing with frets. The temperament and tuning we use, listen to or do some research on Bach's Well-Tempered Clavier. That was a sort of new temperament and tuning method. But I just wanted a basic introduction to intonating a guitar. Stream Gregory Guay Classical Guitar online if you want to hear my music. See ya.